You know what, guys? There are people out there on the streets right now that should never, ever see the light of day. Some people just belong in prison for life because they are a danger and a menace to society. New York City, a lot of crime out there. Lots of crime. These cities, man, that also want to defund their police, crime is running out of control. You cannot do that. Democrat-run cities, man, are the most dangerous cities in America right now. Eric Adams, former cop, by the way, supposed to be tough on crime. Not so much. Not so much at all. Because this incident right here, man, I don't know how this career criminal back on the street. Christmas Day, guys. You have foreigners in Grand Central Station in New York just having a meal. This man decides, you know what? I want to stab some people. Why? Because they're white. Yeah. He stabbed them because they were white. Now, you may have not heard about this on Christmas Day. I wanted to bet, though, if the victims were actually white or black, I should say, and the perpetrator was white, boy, we would have a Derek Chauvin type of situation. It would be all over the news. But the odds are you probably did not hear about this. This man is a danger, an absolute danger and a menace to society. A career criminal has now stabbed 2 visiting foreigners, and they're alive. Thank God. They're alive. But I believe also in New York City, remember, they're going after Daniel Penny for putting a criminal in a chokehold. And unfortunately, the man died. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into this, man. Look at this. I want all white people dead. 2 teens stabbed by a career criminal at New York's Grand Central Station on Christmas. Christmas Day, guys. A career criminal. Some people should never, ever, ever see the light of day. And this seems like one of them. Guys, look at the thumbnail. Black man. Obviously pretty racist, too. Said that he wanted all white people dead. And then he stabbed some visiting foreigners. Hispanic. So they could be white. They could be brown. I don't know. Okay? But let's read this, guys. It says here, 2 teenage girls visiting New York City from South America were stabbed while grabbing a bite to eat with their parents in Grand Central Terminal's dining concourse on Christmas Day, with the perpetrator allegedly expressing his desire for all white people to die. The 14 and 16-year-old victims are now recovering in a hospital. NYPD officers stationed nearby promptly arrested Stephen Hutcherson, a 36-year-old career criminal from the Bronx who allegedly shouted anti-white sentiments while carrying out the attack. He has been since hit with a slew of charges, including attempted murder. But also, by the way, guys, just found out about this. He has now been charged with hate crimes. Hate crimes, yeah. And he should be. I mean, this is insane, man. This is insane. According to the New York Post, the incident took place shortly before 11:30 a.m. Christmas morning at Tartinerie. Hutcherson allegedly got into a verbal argument with staff at the restaurant over their refusal to let him in, eventually suggesting that it was because of his race. Quote, "I want all white people dead," he allegedly shouted. "I want to sit next to the crackers." It was then that he is said to have turned his attention to the teens and launched his attack. As ABC7 reports, the 14-year-old victim was stabbed in the thigh, while the 16-year-old was stabbed in the back. Hutcherson's blade coming in contact with her lung. My God. The pair were rushed to Bellevue Hospital while Hutcherson surrendered to police and taken into custody. He was subsequently charged with attempted murder, assault, criminal possession of a weapon, all felonies, as well as misdemeanor endangering the welfare of a child. The incident is also being investigated as a potential hate crime. We already said he's now been charged with hate crime due to the racist nature of the aforementioned comments he allegedly made while carrying out the attack. Hutcherson has a long history of criminal activity and is known to both the NYPD and the Metropolitan Transit Authority. Yeah, this man should never, ever get out of prison again. Ever. He should not. He has been arrested numerous times, most recently twice for going around threatening people with a firearm in the Bronx. After pleading guilty on both counts, he was sentenced to 15 days in prison and a conditional discharge, respectively. But you know what? They're trying to hammer and throw the book at Daniel Penny when, I can't remember the other guy's name, you know, the one that was actually threatening passengers and everything like that. Yeah, he died. Daniel Penny was protecting the passengers on the subway, and now they're trying to lock this man up for life. You see the problem here, guys? Do you see the problem here? Now, if somebody actually stepped in and stopped Hutcherson right here, and Hutcherson died, chances are they'd probably be trying to charge that person with his murder, just like Daniel Penny. You see what happens, man, when good Samaritans don't actually want to do anything? You see what happens? Innocent people get hurt. Now, in the case of Daniel Penny, if he didn't do anything, some of those passengers on that subway could have been severely hurt or died. But anyway, let's go on here. It's really amazing, man. It's really amazing that this man is still out on the streets, man. A career criminal, still out there on the streets. And now he's actually stabbed a couple of people. Children. This is unbelievable, man. We need to make prisons great again, man. Because some people just deserve to never, ever get out of prison. Ever. This case right here, man, this guy should never, ever see the light of day. I mean, how many more times are you just going to arrest him and then let him out? Never, ever, ever let this man out again. He does not deserve to see the light of day. Ever. Because if you let him out again, he's going to hurt somebody else. It's amazing that he didn't actually kill these two young kids. That had to be a terrifying situation right there to see. Terrifying. Now, a good Samaritan with a gun. Oh, boy, out here in Texas, man. Somebody had a gun. Boy, they would have took him out. They would have took him out right there. New York City. Oh, no. If you actually shot this guy, you know, especially considering he's a black man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Especially a white guy. And you actually tried to defend those kids from getting stabbed. Oh, no. They'll probably be trying to lock you up, man. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.